Gotham Chess versus Pia Cramling. We're not going to be looking at recaps of the games today because everybody and their mom is going to be making a video on that. Instead, we're going to discuss who is Pia Cramling and showcase her best game, in my opinion. The game is 25 moves. There are 2 brilliancies and 5 great moves played by her. It is against a GM, and she smokes him, absolutely destroys him, 25-50 FIDE. That's his rating. That was her peak rating. And yeah, she's also married to a GM. So imagine Anna Cramling has 2 GM parents. I mean, that is amazing. That's a flex, by the way. But yeah, Pia Cramling was the 5th ever woman GM. And she was like an actual GM, not like these, chess influencers or whatever you want to call them. But some of them are annoying, some of them are not. In my opinion, Anna Cramling is my favorite of them all because she just seems authentic and honestly seems like a sweetheart. So she's chilling. But yeah, real GM, her mom is. So we're going to get into the game before everybody hates me and before I just keep talking. What opening is this? This is the Grunfeld. Good job. We got the main line, and white gets these hanging pawns here in the center. Are they strong? Are they weak? It depends who plays better chess, right? It's all that matters at the end of the day. Okay, bishop to g7. What is the point of the Grunfeld? The point of the Grunfeld is black is aiming in with this dark squared bishop, and he's going to try to challenge the integrity of this pawn structure, right? With like queen a5, the c pawn is pinned, the d pawn becomes pinned, but white gets the open b file. So can the bishop move? Who knows? There's a lot of open lines. Bishop a3 comes to mind. Before computers, this is an opening you played for a win. Now, unfortunately, it has a high draw rate, but at not top level, amazing stuff. I mean, at top level, amazing stuff. But, yeah, engines have gotten pretty strong. Bishop c4, knight e2. White is developing. b6 is a line that black probably is going to live to regret. By the way, black is Stefan Kinderman, a GM. Probably should have mentioned that. Pawn to h4, this is still theory. These flank pawns are annoying, right? You've probably lost a couple games when someone just chucks them at you. Is white going to castle? I don't know. It doesn't look like it. Knight c6 developing. Bishop to d5 pinning. Does black want to go bishop b7 or queen d7? Both are fine. He chooses queen d7. Pawn h5. That's just like an in-your-face move. And pawn to e6. Okay, so pawn e6 does weaken this diagonal, as you saw that arrow. But it does kick the bishop. Does the bishop want to take the knight? Probably not. So it retreats. Now we get bishop to a6. These types of moves can be very annoying when the knight is on f3 and when you're planning to castle. So is it annoying? No, because neither of those two factors are present in this game. We get pawn takes pawn, of course, opening up this h file with the rook. This was also referenced, was it yesterday or 2 days ago when we made the London video? I don't know. I forget. Speaking of, though, I looked like an ogre in that video. I was like, damn, that camera angle is not good. And then the day before that, my friends were roasting me. They were like, why do you look like a hillbilly? Because you're in overalls. But I was doing landscaping outside, and then I came in. I was like, I'm going to make a video. Didn't horrible. I'm not actually, a hillbilly, but the Democratic Party is a bunch of bitches. I could say that, but that's just like a fact. Let's get back to the game now that left, right, and center hates me. All right, knight to f4. Now the game is going to get interesting. So, I mean, if you hate me now and you click off, you're going to miss the best stuff. So, sucks for you. Rook to d8. Let's get into it. Knight takes e6, the first brilliancy of the game. Doesn't that give away a knight? Yes, that's what a sack is. But queen to g4. This is the point. You're threatening to win the queen. You're threatening to win the pawn. You know those attacks that just look like they're going to lead to checkmate? Like, largely it's intuition-based, I believe. And, yeah, her intuition was on fleek this game. Okay. If your opponent's on developing to guard a isolated pawn, they probably know they're not doing too hot. Queen takes g6. This king is now wide open. We got knight takes d4. Okay, active counterplay. If you take the knight, things could get scary for both sides. She's like, nah. That knight is doing nothing. I'm just going to go rook h3, rook lift, add a piece into the attack, try to checkmate this king. We get knight takes b3, queen to h7 check, king f8, and now rook to f3 check. Right? King is going on a morning walk. We got queen to f7 and another brilliancy coming right up. Do you take the queen? I mean, you can, but you can also cannot. and it's a brilliant move. Bishop to h6, pinned in both directions from all directions. Did I say my prediction? By the way, my prediction for the match, I got Pia taking the classical portion, Pia taking the rapid portion, and Gotham taking the blitz portion. Of course, I don't know if it's because I just saw this game. Probably not going to be a popular opinion, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm sure there'll be thousands of recaps proving me wrong or right, maybe. Probably not. But okay, we get queen I'm sorry, this video is all over the place. We get queen takes, queen check, right? A switch, and now she takes the queen. Now it's pretty much over, right? Black takes the rook, bishop to g5. How do you stop checkmate? Well, you might say rook to d7. I would argue that that does not stop checkmate. So I think he plays one more move. I could speak. Knight to c2, check, and then he resigns. Look at that. King f1 gets a great move. Let's go. But yeah, he resigns because there's a couple more like spite checks. But at the end of the day, there's no way to stop checkmate. So yeah. Have you guys ever seen this game before? I don't know. This game was like insane. Definitely maybe influenced my prediction. But yeah, I like Gotham. This is one of the first games I'm seeing by Pia Cramling. Like her play style. So yeah, who do you guys got? Who do you want to win? Thank you for watching. Have a great day.